internets! This is Padfoot from Geekyelites. So, today, Chewbacca is not here, mostly because he's in class right now, and I'm going to be filming something that he really has no part of. So, if any of you didn't know, I got the Switch the night it came out. I was one of those poor souls who waited until midnight. So, really, my game collection kind of kiddish. I have Zelda, Cars 3, Bomberman, Mario Kart 8, Has Been Heroes, and then the one I'm going to talk about today is Super Mario Odyssey. So, I actually got this. I wasn't one of those ones who like pre-ordered it or went crazy. I'm pretty much like not going to pre-order anything unless it's something amazing that comes out, like a super big expansion to Guild Wars or another Pokemon comes out. Or so everyone, I tried to see exactly how long I played Super Mario Odyssey for, but did not know this. I used to not care on like home systems how long you play for, because I was like, I only care about that on my 3DS because I want to know how much I'm out, because I don't tend to play my 3DS when I'm at home. Switch had a way to check your activity levels until I went in to my profile to add a friend, and it showed I had played so many hours in Zelda, which is realistic. I thought I've actually played more, but I played less than I thought. Surprising. This is going to be a review. Super spoilers ahead. I think I already said this. Super spoilers. I can't say I've been playing it non-stop, because I haven't. I went on a walkthrough to see if I could find any of the hidden stars that I know and coins I know I'm missing. Mario as a completionist, almost nightmare, but if you have a walkthrough, it's not so bad. But so I went on there and I was like, okay, let's see where the end of this is. Let's just see where like the walkthrough ends. So I checked the walkthrough. I had one more land, and then from everything I was looking at, the last land was more just small details to work through. It wasn't like, bam, horrible, like tons of stuff to find, nothing. Like the other lands, it was small little itty bitty details. And then I noticed that about all the games, or all of the lands, that if you don't count, well no, I'm going to count it. If you count the first kingdom, the Cap Kingdom, and all the kingdoms, there's 14. And then the, like, mystery dark side of the moon you get to go to after you've collected, I think it's 200 moons? But, I'm sorry, I don't know, it just seemed like too little lands. Unless you're a completionist like me, you're gonna breeze through this game. Like I said, I beat it when Chewie went to work for 2 days for, like, 4 or 5 hour shifts, and by the time I finished it this morning, I just looked at the game and said, really? That's it? That's all you got, game. That's all you got. So I gotta say, I was a little disappointed. But, now don't get me wrong. There was parts in this game that literally made me want to scream for joy. So I got a little peevy when I was seeing early reviews, and I saw almost every picture was like a throwback to Mario 64. Literally, the whole time I'm playing this game, I'm like, well, where's the throwback? I want to see these pictures of Peach's Castle, these portraits. I want to see all of this. Oh my god, Mario 64, one of my favorite games. Lately, the Mario Galaxy and stuff ones, I haven't played them all the way through. Chewie has, other people, like my brother and stuff I know has. I haven't wanted to. I've watched Chewie play them through, and I'm like, nah, not sure how I feel about it. Really not, and that sounds mean. I like them. They're a classic Mario game. Kept hoping they would bring, like, a sequel to Mario 64 out. I really kept hoping for it. But as years went on, I'm just like, they're not going to sequel it. They're not going to sequel it. So at the very end of the game is when the 64 stuff appears, and I'm just like, okay, kind of a letdown. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen some of the pictures beforehand, but none of the pictures took me to, like, bonus areas. It took me to small areas of other lands to get stars or to get coins and everything, and I got disappointed. I'm sorry, I got disappointed. And then when I get to Mushroom Kingdom, the princess is gone. They're like, oh, there's a celebration inside. No celebration. The princess is gone. There's just an achievement and other things to do. Like, not even a lot to do in the castle. All you see is the main part of the castle. You don't get to do, like, corridors and other stuff. I was also hoping Mario and Peach would have gotten married. Not Bowser. But I understand what Nintendo's trying to do. They actually are trying to make, like, Peach went off on her own adventure. I'm thinking at some point they're going to try and make, like, a Peach's Adventure game or something along those lines. I could be totally wrong, but I think they're trying to make Peach a lot more of, hey, I'm my own person, because women being superheroes and all of that is becoming a much bigger thing nowadays, in my opinion, than it used to be. So I think they're trying to build Peach out to be something better. Or again, they're just like, psh, no one wants to see the classic Mario has a party at the end. I wanted to see it. The other thing that didn't get me, so after you beat it, Mario and Bowser have like a moment, because you possess Bowser, he gets you, or you guys get him out, you need Bowser's help to get out. Him and Bowser are both like, oh, Peach, don't take off with the ship. And freaking Mario hits Bowser. I almost actually really started to care for Bowser as a cool kind of guy, and maybe he's just misunderstood. Maybe he's in love with Peach, and it's like unacquired love. Bowser is loving on Peach, and Peach is like psh. But at the end of this game, I kind of felt like she did that to Mario, too. Mario's in love with Peach, but he can go on these grand adventures, and she's like, psh, Mario, you know what? I don't want you to love me. I don't want to love you. I'm just going to go on my own adventures and say, forget you, Mario. Which is cool. Again, all-girl power. But I did not just waste so many hours of my life and Mario's life to save you and not be told, hey, let's have a party for at least a little bit. I liked it, and that it was a fun standalone Mario game. When I first saw it, I saw them bringing him into real world with the skyscraper city. I'm glad it was only one city. I'm glad that city played on Donkey Kong, which was Mario's first appearance. It was a Donkey Kong game, not a Mario game. And I loved that. I loved how it like played to his roots and did all that cute stuff. And don't get me wrong, like Peach's Castle, you can buy 64 outfits. There's a lot of, like, some of the music there. There's a lot of fun, cute nostalgia. Like, you can have some of the game, not even half, like maybe a quarter, a small part of a quarter. It's like you in 2D motion. I loved that. I almost remembered why I hated old Mario games before the 64, because all the old 2D ones are extremely difficult. Like, the timing has to be almost perfect. This one, like, the timing doesn't have to be perfect, and there's like a lot of lag way, and Mario doesn't super die. It seemed like they took everything from every Mario game and tried to shove it into one. And normally, I would say that's a horrible, horrible idea, Nintendo, but I was happily impressed, but they're still tweaking. Like I said, I wish there would have been a little bit more 64 to it. I know. I was hoping for more portraits. And then, by the way, when I go to the castle, Peach's Castle, do not give my hopes up and make it seem like those portraits are going to be like bonus levels or something. I jumped into two of them, repeat and harder versions of the bad guys I had beaten. And I was like, I don't know. But my biggest pet peeve, I can live with a little bit of nostalgia. I can live with some of these issues. My biggest issue is, unless you're a completionist, this game will take you nothing. I wouldn't have paid full price if I knew this game was going to be so short. And then I would have went and bought the pre-owned version and been like, less money. Or I would have bought it online when someone decided to sell it. I'd be like, psh, less money. Don't care about those rewards on my... Because my Nintendo awards haven't been worth much anyways. I've bought tons of new games except for Splatoon 2 for my Switch. And I've gotten nothing in rewards. So okay, so I say 15 hours. Maybe that seems a lot more. But then I've base played Zelda for 20 hours. And it feels like I accomplished... Like, I haven't hit the tip of the iceberg. When your base game is only maybe 15 hours, and that's, I say hours, but I took breaks in there to snack or to just, because I was getting a headache or something. I don't know, I feel like that's too short for a base game. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm horrible, but I feel like it's too short. But, again, I'm on the fence about. I want to give this game like an amazing review because of all the nostalgia and the beauty. And I also did love spending time in each world, dressing up. Oh, another pet peeve, Mario. I don't know if anyone else had this problem. Maybe it was just me. Freaking the hat they give you is amazing. You can see where it goes. You can see it flying. Anytime I tried to switch hats, I had a hard time readjusting my aim and everything for the game. Maybe it's because I didn't switch hats until the Sea Land, because I didn't really think about going into the shop for anything until the Sea Land, or the Water Land. So I have a lot of rebuying of things to do. The aim was always slightly different with each hat I wore, so I just bought them but stopped wearing them unless I had to get into them to get into a secret room. Which, by the way, Nintendo, I love that idea. It was awesome. But I kept thinking, why is there a door here with the sign? I'm trying to get in. I'm doing everything I can. Wasn't until Toad Kingdom where the Toad was like, oh, I can't let you in without this. Really? Really? You couldn't have, like, the moment you see one door like that, you couldn't have been like, hey. Anyone who I got near who had the white dots with the black over them, I did. I talked to them. I did everything. So it threw me that it took so long for me to find out about it. Maybe I missed them and I just completely spaced. So again, I love this game. I love all the cute nostalgia. I think about, I wish you would have been able to play like a bomb. Those little bombs that move and hit you. I wish they would have come up with some way for you to possess them. Again, maybe I have, and YouTube can tell me where to possess them, because I haven't gotten through my whole possession list, and gonna try and complete it. I'm gonna give this game like a B. I kind of even want to give it B-, solid B, just because, again, oh, so many feels. The Waterland, the Food Land, the Tropical Paradise. I even like the Skyscraper. Oh, and when you possessed a dinosaur. Amazing. But there's some negatives, like not enough nostalgia, not enough, like, I understand you were trying to make it into a new game, but you need to make each land needs to have more substance. If you don't want to go into the super nostalgic stuff, put it in there, but spread it out through the game. Don't make it be just nostalgia at the very end of the game. But don't get me wrong, I loved it, and I will be a completionist. I'll go and redo it. I don't know how much gameplay I'm gonna do on it, except for to complete it, and that's what is disappointing to me too. I want to be able to, with like Zelda, Pokemon, other games I spend money on, I want to be able to go to them and replay them and almost feel that happiness again, and not feel like, okay, I know what's happening, there's no fun little side things in it. So, if you like my review, or if you have more things to tell me, or you even want to tell me your opinion about Super Mario Odyssey, I'd love to hear. If you completely hate it, or you completely want to say, psh, your review is sucky, go ahead and do it. But just push all the buttons, all the like buttons, all the subscribe, all of those, none of the negative, all the good buttons. And I want to hear what you guys thought about it. I want to hear all these things. If you have any answers to my questions, or if you can help me maybe with finding ways where, my biggest problem is the coins where they're like off ledges, and you can tell there's no way for you to land underneath it. If any of you want to give me hints on those so I don't have to go online and be that horrible person who looks for hints and clues and walkthroughs, I would love you a whole lot more than being that person. So, I hope you like my review. It's as honest as I can get it. Bam, if you like it, thumb it up. Bye, guys.